Are you ever too old to learn? Some people think so, but Kimani Maruge disagrees. Kimani was an 84-year-old when he first entered elementary school. You see, in Kenya, where Kimani lived, elementary school wasn't universal. Children and their parents had to pay school fees, and these fees, while they might seem modest to a lot of us today, made school too expensive for a lot of families in Kenya, including the Maruges. So, when the Kenyan government introduced universal elementary education in 2003, Kimani sprang into action. He sold his goats, bought a school uniform, and joined the first grade. And at the incredible age of 84, he became the oldest person to ever have enrolled in an elementary school. He simply wanted to learn to read. People were outraged that Kimani, an old man, was allowed to enter elementary school. They felt he was taking a spot that a child should have. They threw rocks and threatened him as he walked to school in the morning. But Kimani never let that stop him. He was determined to keep on learning. Kimani led a fascinating life. When he was young, he belonged to a group of Kenyan freedom fighters battling for their country's independence. The right to education was one of the things he fought for. And in 2005, he spoke at the United Nations about the importance of free primary schooling and of giving poor people the opportunity of education. Even when he was diagnosed with cancer, he was dedicated to continuing his education. He brought in teachers to work with him at home right up until his death a few months later. Before he died, he stated, "Even if you don't see it through to the end, you'll still have achieved something." Kimani didn't start his education as an octogenarian to get a better job or make more money. For him, the journey of learning more about how the world worked was the true reward. Kimani was an inspirational person who truly exemplified the saying, "It's never too late." Some people think they're too old to go back to school or to learn a new language. But people like Kimani Maruge show us that you can achieve anything if you're willing to work hard and keep fighting.